أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
الحمد لله إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن تبع هداه يوم الدين آمين. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد فإن حديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. Praise belongs to Allah. We praise Him. We ask for His help. We seek His assistance. We seek refuge in Allah from evil which has been placed in our souls in the form of passions. We seek refuge in Allah from the bad effects of any evil we commit. Whomsoever will our guides and none can misguide him or her. And whomsoever will our misguides and none can guide him or her. And I bear witness that there is no other Lord they worship beside Allah. He is one we have no partners. And I bear witness that Muhammad is a slave and a servant. Peace be upon him, his family, and all those companions to the day of judgment. Ameen. All you who believe, fear Allah who should be feared, who will not die except in the state of Islam. O mankind, fear your Lord. O mankind, fear your Lord, who is the land in which your rights and obligations, and reverence the ones which bore you. Verily, Allah is a watcher over you. O mankind, we created you from one soul, and from that one soul was made, from the both of them men, and you which has been spread over the earth. And fear your Lord, and leave the land in which your rights and obligations. Or you believe, fear Allah when you speak the straight and correct word. If you do this, Allah will make you be successful and will forgive your sins. Whomsoever praise Allah, I'm sure to be the great victory after this. Rather the best speech of the book of Allah, and the best guidance of the guidance of Muhammad, and the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. The most evil of matters are things which have been doing invented. Anything which is doing invented is a bid'ah on innovation. Anything that is innovative is the misguidance. Any misguidance is in the hellfire. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala azza wa jal, al-awwal wal-akhir, al-yuhyi wal-yumeet, قال في سورة الفرقان حيث يقول الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويوم ينادوا أين شركائي الذين زعمتم فدعوهم فلم يستجيبوا لهم. Allah says in Surah Kaf, I think it's right, that's Surah Al-Quran. He says, Yawma yaqulu nadu. And on that day, Allah will say, call. Nadu shuraka'i alladhina za'amtum. Call the partners. Call the ilah. Call the gods you called on in the dunya. فَدَعَوْهُمْ. So the people will call upon them. فَلَمْ يَسْتَجِيبُوا لَهُمْ. But they won't be able to answer. They will not be able to answer. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also makes this request in Surah Qasas. في سورة قصاص حيث يقول الله يوم يناديهم, and on that day He will call them. فَيَقُولُ أَيْنَ شُرَكَائِيَ الَّذِينَ زَعَمْتُمْ. He will call upon them to call their so-called partners, but they will not be able to answer, as they said in Surah Kaf. They will call upon them, but they will not respond, because they will be non-existent. In a very long hadith by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he details this process, or from this hadith details this process, whereby people are going to be based on the other hadith, where the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, everyone will be with the ones who they love. People will be divided into firqa, like the firqa Nahiyya, or the saved group, which is the Ahl Sunnah, or the Jama'ah. They will be put into groups. All of the people who worship Buddha will be in a group. All of the people who worship the Hindu God will be in a group. Everybody who worships Jesus will be in a group. Everybody who worships anything coming out as Uzair, as Allah says the Jews worship in the Quran, will be put in a group. Anything you worship, even if you just worship yourself, there will be firqatin of people, and they will be challenged. They will be charged, but they will be challenged. يَوْمَ يُوَدِّيهِمْ يَقُولُ أَيْنَ شُرَكَائِي. Where are these? Where are these partners? Allah also said, لِمَنَ الْمُلْكُ الْيَوْمَ. Allah is also going to ask the question. Allah is going to banish the sun, the moon, all of creation, including the malaika. All of them are going to be banished. And then Allah said, who is over the mulk this day? There will be none to answer except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who except lillahi al-azizul hakim. It is Allah who is over the mulk. It is Allah who is over the mulk. Also, the Surah Qasas, Allah goes on. After telling them to call the ones who they invented, the partners they invented, the mushriks, he was asking the mushriks to bring the object of their adoration, of their love, of their attention, of their dependence. And then Allah said, وَنَزَعْنَا مِنْ كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ شَهِيدًا. And He's going to take a witness. He's going to take out, using the word nasrun. He's going to take out of each group a witness. فَقُلْتَ هَاتَ بُرْهَانَكُمْ. And He's going to say, bring your proof of the ones who you were worshiping. Bring the objects of your shirk. And bring your proof that you were authorized to do so. فَأَرْوَ أَنَّ الْحَقَّ لِلَّهِ. Then they will realize that the haqq, that the only one worthy of worship is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They will realize that. فَأَرْوَ أَنَّ الْحَقَّ لِلَّهِ وَدَلَّ عَنْهُمْ مَا كَانُوا يَفْتَرُونَ. And what they were depending on, the things they had invented, Allah has called it what it is, a lie. وَدَلَّ مَنْ عَنْهُمْ وَدَلَّ مَنْ عَنْهُمْ يَفْتَرُونَ. And the things they invented was a lie. يَا أَيُّهَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. We have to know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put us on this earth for one thing, to worship Him and not associate anything with Him. And at this particular point, it's going to be very, very difficult for anyone, or you will find anyone to be worshiping a statue. Except the people who have been doing it for centuries, like the Hindus. And I want to digress for a second. In India, There is a place of worship. It's called the Babri Mosque, or the Babri Masjid in India. And in 1992, they caused a riot. And they burnt the mosque down and destroyed it. They claiming that this is where their God, astaghfirullah, their God was born. They're worshiping something that was born. Their God Ram. He was born there, so they want to build a temple there. And their so-called Supreme Court ruled that they can do it. So they started laying the foundation to build over the masjid. So it's going to be very difficult to fool someone. Everyone knows that one third of the Quran is Lam Yalid wa Lam Yulad. He's not born, and he doesn't have a son, and he's not born. We all know that. So it'd be very difficult to make a shaitan to fool us into worshiping rocks. But we can't worship ourselves. We can't worship wealth. We can't worship property. We can't worship women and children. We can't worship possessions. Having pedigree dogs, having pedigree horses. Having pedigree animals. So it is something that we have to do. What we have to do is that we have to be careful and we have to observe. We don't want to be in a position where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put us into a firqa. He's put us into a group and then going to ask us to bring our proof. How can you bring proof to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? And they say, no, Yawm al-Qiyamah, that if Allah even asks you a question, you will perspire and the perspiration will reach your neck. Just from a simple question. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إن كنت من الظالمين يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلبي على دينك. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إن كنت من الظالمين. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول محمد النبيين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وتبارك يوم الدين. Amen. All praise belongs to Allah, the Lord of the world. The peace be upon the blessed of messengers Muhammad, the seal of the prophets, and the sparrow of the kindness of the day of judgment. Amen. In the first part of the Khutbah, we were talking about one aspect of Yawm al-Qiyamah. The aspect where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to be asking. He's going to request. He's going to call the people. We saw two examples of this. One is Surah Kaf and one is Surah Qasas. Basically, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to call the mushriks. In one instance, He's going to say, call upon the people who you gave your love and your dependence, who you committed shirk. Who you committed shirk, who you ask, who you make dua to, who you put your hopes in instead of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hates. His anger cannot be appeased for this particular crime. And the utter humiliation of asking you first to call them, and they're not going to be able to answer. They won't be able to answer. And then in Surah Kaf, Allah says, وَرَأَ الْمُجْرِمُونَ النَّارَ فَظَنُّوا أَنْ مُوَاقِعُوهَا وَلَمْ يَجِدُوا أَنَّهَا مَصْرِفًا. And then the criminals, and Allah labels them criminal, because it's criminal to worship something other than Allah. It's criminal to commit shirk. It's criminal to give your hope and your love to something other than Allah, who has gave you life and created you in such a way that nothing else can duplicate it. How could you be fooled? أَفَلَا تَسْمَعُونَ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. How could you not see? How could you not hear? So then when they see the mujrimun, the mushriks, when they see they're about to go into the fire, it's like being on a roller coaster. They take you up to the top slowly. Then they let you pause there. And you look down where you're going to go. And it's scary. It's a deep dive. And in some instances, it goes down and bends in and bends out. So you can't even see the bottom of the trap. This is how the mushriks will see. They will be about to go in. And no one will be able to take them out. La ilaha illa subhanahu wa ta'ala. We don't want to be in that position. ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما اللهم يا مصرف القلوب صرف قلوبنا على طاعتك ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا إنك جامع الناس في يوم لا ريب فيه إن الله لا يغفر الميعاد ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا اغفر لنا ذنوبنا واشرفنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على الكافرين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين وأقيموا الصلاة إن الصلاة تنهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والذكر والأكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
Room in the back too. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
That would be good, man.